This is a great day for Wednesday for me. Before I do the episode, that I'm sitting here watching South Park, having a Pip Extra, ate the buffet, and of course all that shamalama ding dong. Alright. Oh wait, hold on. 1 second. Hello? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. What? Wait. Oh. Okay. Well, guys, this episode is going to be really different. And no, I don't mean me burping. Sorry. I don't think me burping, but I got a lot of Star Wars bad news. Time to get this episode started. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get to this podcast off the ground, I had so many questions. How do I record an episode? Where do I find my background music? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? Where do I find the advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. So, if you want to start a podcast, go to anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. Hey guys, and welcome to the Wednesday Awakens. Alright, the things that I just say, of course. Of course, then we got a lot of news, but some of them are not that good regarding the finances, and of course, it's going to be the fate of Galaxy's Edge, and of course, everything else. And yes, I got this morning before I did the episode. During my time of the walking the walk, and not doing the talk, is Walmart. It's Walmart, of course. But, although, I will say that they pulled it out, but although we do have breaking news that we're gonna start off with the trailer breakdown. Okay, yes, and I got the Star Wars Resistance trailer breakdown. Took me like 30 minutes, but I'm breaking it down. As we see the Lucasfilm logo, before I'm going to give you my thoughts, I'm going to give it a breakdown. As Lucasfilm logo is shown, we heard the voices from Season 1, like from Cass, the Torah, and the rest. As the droids watch the hyperdrive going. But the Colossus are stranded into space. Where Captain Andor has seen the damage, we happen to see Cass and Niku. And we also see the droid in the controls with Torah and Yeager. But yes, they, of course, Yeager say that the Resistance are low on everything. With Niku explaining, to clarify, they're low on water, food, and fuel. And we're also low on fuel. And yeah, he's the one that voiced... Yes, the voice of Niku was also the voice of Donatello from Rise of the Ninja Turtles, when the one who voiced Huey is also the voice of Leonardo. But yes, that show, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, it's not a bad... It's not as equally as amazing as TMNT Nickelodeon, but still. Yeah, pretty okay, but back to the topic. Back to focusing on it. And we see the planets. On there, it might be Starkiller Base, and might be Batu. But the watery planet, I don't know, but it's not Batu. Batu is like a ruler. And then Cass says, told everyone that that the pirates and the resistance must work together if they have to survive. But the pirates will only listen to Kragan, the tyrant. But then we saw this Star Destroyer with the agent saying, of course, talking to Tam, who had defected from Season 1. Or Season 1 of Resistance had defected from Star Wars. Of course. But if you don't want to hear it, you could skip to the next topic. I mean, if you don't want to hear a trailer breakdown, that's fine with me. No, I'm not telling anyone to stop and listen. I'm just saying, if you don't want to hear about Resistance, go ahead and skip to the next topic. If you want, yeah, if you want. But although back to the topic, if you're the ones who wanted to hear more, we see Tam in a First Order pilot suit. Well, I forgot the agent's name, and she said that Tam is the key to finding the Colossus. And Commander Pyre says that the Resistance would be wiped out. But if he fails, Fastbug told him, I'll see into your execution personally. And then we see some space action, and of course we got new First Order troopers. Don't know who they are. And then at the Water World, and of course with the planet with the new ties, like I think that might be tie daggers. From the upcoming Rise of Skywalker. Although charging, and there's a planet. I think this must be the Black Spire. I think this must be Batu. But although one of the Resistance pilots says, of course, that there's bounty hunters, and we see the bounty hunters, and then we see the super battle droids, or should I call them the super battle droids? Because I think this must be a B3 super battle droids, because they are like huge in size, even bigger than their separatist predecessors. But it did say Season 2, this fall, don't miss the epic conclusion. Well, okay, that one is too early. That one was too early for that. Because I'm just saying, of course, that last time we had it, it was Game of Thrones. And then it turns out to be a disaster. But this one, I don't think it'll be counted as epic. It'll be just called the conclusion. I'll be the judge of that. But like I say, I'm no shill or suck up, I'm no shill, and I'm no suck up either. But I am, of course, intrigued by the conclusion, because this is going to be the end of the Skywalker saga. And then we see Hype Face On and Cass visiting the mysterious ship with Rata the Hutt. Yeah, I think it's Rata the Hutt. Like, last time we saw Rata, it was, of course, the Clone Wars, where he was kidnapped by his own uncle when he was a little Huttlet. When he was a Huttlet. And he was kidnapped by his uncle, which enrages his father, Jabba the Hutt. It was Zero the Hutt as the true culprit. And yes, and he upsetted his own brother, Jabba the Hutt, who is also Rata's father, or was Rata's father, because he was strangled to death. Jabba the Hutt was strangled. And he was hugging Hype Face On. But yes, an action. But now, we get to the last scene. A key scene is, of course, Kylo Ren. And you're not gonna like this. It's without his mask. Yep. Kylo Ren without his mask. I think this is gonna be in between of The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. So, yeah. I am really just... Yeah, like I say, that's the biggest takeaway from Last Jedi. I know if I like The Last Jedi or anything, but of course, I don't consider it to be flawless. I mean, I can point out the flaws, and taking off the mask is one of the biggest flaws of The Last Jedi. But yes, I know I'm not like Geeks and Gamers. I'm not like Entertainment Hacker or anything. Where if I did any politics, yes, I know that. But this one, but that was for HJW. But this one, I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to talk about the flaws only, but it only focuses on story or anything. But here we go. And then we see Kylo Ren using the Force on the agent, forcing her arm to pull the blaster. Don't know if it's going to be a blaster to herself or a blaster to a face, to Pyre or anything, but then it showed the title. And the release date for it is, of course, October 6th on Disney Channel. Wait, you sure you don't want to place it on November 17th? 5 days after Disney Plus gets released? You sure you don't want to do that? Are you sure you don't want to do that? Like you want to place it on Disney Channel? Are you sure you don't want to place Resistance on Disney Plus? I'm not angry or anything, I'm just saying, that's all. But that's all I'm saying. Alright guys, we got this out of the way, and we are gonna, of course, heading to some topics with bad news. But I do want to start with, of course, a Blu-ray for, of course, the Star Wars saga. And it'll be a matching. And then we see, of course, well, I did watch the one with Geeks and Gamers. that Disney got the color of Anakin's lightsaber wrong. It's supposed to be blue, it's supposed to be green, but it's red. That's what they put. Excuse me. But, the red is a Sith color. It's a color of the Sith. Exclusively for the Sith. It's not for the, it's not for the Jedi. I'm, not ranting over here, but I'm just saying. As that is an unnecessary color to do. You know? And I meant, look at episode 2 for, Star Wars. I don't know, he tried to get out his lightsaber and the Geonosis, he tried to get the lightsaber out, but it wouldn't come out. And then he has to get a new lightsaber from Obi-Wan. Then Obi-Wan gave him his before Dooku cut off his arm. Cut off his right arm. And then, yeah. Do I need to say more about this? But other than that, I just think they're, well, I'm not saying it's flawless, but that they look kind of good. Kinda. Yeah, I say kinda good. But also, so, and the next one I'm going to be talking about, of course, is episode 9. Oh, yeah. And we got the next one, of course. There's a rumor on The Rise of Skywalker that Rey is going to become Shmi Skywalker. Wait. There is a rumor that Rey becomes Shmi Skywalker. Well, I can't help because, it's really confusing. Because that'd be really confusing. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the next topic so I don't get a PR disaster on my ass, alright? Okay, here we go. Now, we are going to get, for of course, the soundtrack of Rise of Skywalker. Which is a possible soundtrack length. And we're going to get 135 minutes of it. Well, I guess I'll be 2 hours and 11 minutes. And that's going to put a little bit of the past music from the saga before Disney got it. Before Disney has gotten it. And that's what John Williams' brother has claimed. Don Williams, and not John Williams' son, who was also Toto at that time. Who was also Toto at the time for Dune. Yeah. John Williams' son was in Dune. But yeah. And yeah. And now, speaking of Rise of Skywalker, we're going to be talking about it. That we're going to have a new trailer. And we got that from Twitter saying that Star Wars Rise of Skywalker will be in October. And yes, it could be really debatable ever since the disaster of The Last Jedi. And I can understand y'all's frustrations. And don't worry, it's just, I mean, it's your opinion. And yes, and no one has the right to be critical of your criticism. I mean, I got no problem with anybody criticizing. Because this is just like, I mean, it won't be like with Sonic Says when he talks about touching it inappropriately. Yeah. Well, I cannot say that in there because I don't want to get an age restriction, but, yeah. Yeah, it looks like we gotta wait for the official trailer, but D23, we're gonna have a clip instead. Yeah, I gotta wait. I gotta wait one more month for this. And with D23, I'm gonna break down the clips. And of course, break down the Mandalorian. I'm gonna have a busy D23, if you know what I mean. But yeah, other than that, so yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna include the new segment I like to call is, of course, you're gonna hear this somewhat, or I got from WWE, but this is the part of the show that I have never done before till now.
Well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Bad news, Barrett's. Well, he's already gone, so yeah. But I do like hearing him say, well, I'm afraid I got some bad news. I'm afraid I got some bad news. But, although, this is no joke, everyone. Disney's Rent-A-View are not that good. Are not that good over the summer because of what happened with Fox, with Dark Phoenix and Stuber, with Dave Bautista, and yes, Dark Phoenix is fallen, but this also includes Galaxy's Edge, and we do have some bad news for Galaxy's Edge. That it's at the attendance low and it's cutting for an hour. But if Galaxy's Edge don't straighten up things, I mean Disney doesn't focus on a disaster in the movies, I mean this is not gonna end well. And if Galaxy's Edge don't pull something out of their hats, then bye bye Galaxy's Edge, and we're gonna get Aladdin. I was hoping they would get Lucas. I was hoping they're going to get Lucas World. But I never got a chance to see Galaxy's Edge. I just wanted to see how the food tastes, how the drinks. That's all. But if I go there for the ride, well, I'm going to have to wait for 3 hours, and that is never ever my specialty. Because I usually don't go into rides, but although And now Galaxy's Edge is calling Matt Damon to go and say if he likes it. But hey, you know, like I say, I'm not gonna. If Disney ever does that for money, I'd like, give me money. I'll tell them, no thanks, no thanks. But you know, I want to go. I just want to go, and I will give my opinion on it. If I like it, I'll say I like it. If I don't, I'll say I don't. But usually I will say, it's okay. It's good. Well, not great, but good. Say it's bad. Not terrible, but bad. I should be voicing my own opinion if anyone catches my cold. Yeah? Although, well, then the bad news does not end there, because I do have a final piece of bad news. Because we are not seeing any Star Wars at Walmart. No Star Wars! No Star Wars toys at Walmart! Oh, the humanity! The humanity! That's what some people would say, but I don't get it. New generation, the new generation are not feeling Star Wars. They say, but other than that, the new generation, I don't blame the new generation. Kids have the right to choose, except if it's Fortnite, no. No. If it's Fortnite, that is unacceptable. But toys, but children need toys, you know? And now, also, no Transformers toys. There too. What? What the hell? Come on! No Transformers toys also? Why do children, the next generation, don't ever want a toy, you know? Who doesn't want a toy of lightsabers and Legos? And who doesn't want a toy of Optimus Prime, Megatron, and the rest of the, all they got is My Little Pony. Well, I don't know if they're going to keep on selling My Little Pony, and they'll probably remove that after and replace it with Equestria Girls. Well, I'm not a brony, and that's going to break every brony's hearts. Because they like the characters as ponies instead of high school, instead of school students, you know? That's what they're saying. Well, but, that's what I'm just saying. And good luck trying to find one at Walmart, because if you try to find one at Walmart.com, it would be on clearance. And if they're on clearance, it's going bye-bye. It's going bye-bye. You're not going to see them again, but they're still going to be sellable at Target, though. Target and Best Buy and etc. But although, like say, and they're going to be available at Amazon, eBay. Well, okay, skip eBay, because that's not going to work, because they're going to auction it off. But if you buy one, of course, Amazon, that means everything's okay, but other than that, no. If at Walmart, no. Walmart, it's no longer selling Star Wars toys. But sorry if I bring Transformers to that, but I was at that at Geek News so I can talk about it more. Like a Wolf Blitzer type. And now that's it for the bad news, and that's it for the episode. Alright guys, this is going to be about it for another episode of Wednesday Awakens. And I'm really sorry if I had to give out some bad news regarding to the finance disasters and the low attendance and Walmart pulling the toys, but at least I gave all of you a bright side to it. Resistance going to come October 6th, and Star Wars is going to have a longest soundtrack ever, and of course the October release is going to come in October, the official trailer, and we're going to get the clips of D23, which I will be covering, etc. Alright guys, that's going to be about it. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, may the Force be with you. Another episode done. Now I can go check on my movie trivia face-off stats. And of course, a message from Snacks. It says, "Hey Tony, pause for dramatic effect. The production team has decided to ask you to go to Full Metal Trivia and try to compete in their FMT Classic League. We don't feel that you're strong enough to be a competitor in MTFO at this time. We feel it would be better for you to go to Classic and work on improving your knowledge there. Thanks for understanding, Stacks." Bah, okay. Okay. Well guys, of course, time to go doing the go. I do need to work on a major improvement, so yeah. I'm gonna go get my Jedi gear, and of course, train for improvement, and then I'll make a comeback.